Supplementary list, item number 1.
Who's the petitioner? Huh? Sujit?
Yes.
Your Lordship, this is I'm appearing on behalf of the state respondent, Your Lordship, the petitioner.
Your Lordship, my senior will be coming. He's have a matter in court number 2.
Call the next item. We'll just take it after this.
Item number 2.
482 again, my lord. Here we are challenging the FIR, my lord. If my lord may kindly see the FIR, which
Where
is
is
on
that?
page.
This is another 482 application seeking quashing. Acha.
Yes,
It's
question of the FIR here, my lord.
At page?
Page 32, Annexure 1.
Yes.
FIR dated 14/3/2023.
It's a long FIR.
It's a long FIR, my lord. I'll just read out this FIR so that the things will be very clear, my lord. To the officer in charge, to the police station. These are I'm skipping, my lord.
Just come to the substance.
Para 1, that I am the authorized person holding a valid authorization letter dated issued by so and so to represent so and so in respect of her own land by her at Garo Hills, Meghalaya, by way of inheritance for her deceased husband, late so and so, situated at Fancy Valley, Tura, covered by periodic patta number so and so, measuring about so and so, under Moza number so and so, West Garo Hills, Meghalaya. Photocopy of the letter of authorization duly authorized and copy of the land patta in the name of so and so are enclosed as annexure 1, enclosure 1 and 2 for your kind perusal. That, to my knowledge, after the demise of so and so, the said land has not been mutated in the name of Kusum Gupta, that by the virtue of such authorization I have been authorized to induce tenants in the property of so and so since the date of authorization, that is July 2019. Para 3, my lord. That to my utter surprise and demise, Srimati so and so, wife of so and so, being my youngest brother's wife, have issued eviction notice to the tenant living under occupancy under the said property of so and so, wife of so and so.
This is an FIR or what? This is FIR.
This is an FIR. This is an FIR, and I was arrested in this FIR.
So anyway, let us
Now,
proceed.
my
Let
lord,
us
may
see.
I kindly escape all this, my lord. These are all talking about the mutation of a land. Now, my lord, may kindly come to para 5. That the very letter of the eviction clearly speaks the conduct of the duo couple who are not authorized agent to have taken any step to issue eviction notice to the
This is
tenant.
also a civil.
Civil in nature, my lord. Now, my lord, may kindly say I'm with para 6, my lord. I am agree with para 6. That in furtherance transpire that the revenue record of Garo Hills Autonomous District Council should be inspected accordingly, as because Sumit Kumar Jain Bohra hold influence in the town, and that his character.
This is also no criminal allegation.
There is nothing criminal. There is nothing criminal, but in this FIR I was arrested. Now, my lord, the brief fact of the case is
This
this.
has been registered.
This has been registered. I
As-
was arrested.
As what? Registered as what? What under what section?
Under section, my lord.
Yes, 420, 467, 460.
Yes, my lord.
Tura PS case number.
Yes.
But then how come there are two things? See your cost title, it says and Suomoto FIR. There are
Yes,
two FIR
there was another FIR. There is another FIR.
connected to the same case.
It's connected to the same case. I'm just.
And then relating to the same cause of action, the FIR is same.
Same FIR.
Can there be two FIR in relation to one
That is
incident?
why I am before this honorable court. Now, my lord, the brief fact of the case is this, my lord. I am the staff of district council. I am a mondal. I go for demarcation of the land when the authority pass an order. Before going to the demarcation, my lord, certain records are with us for demarcation. Now, police come on the basis of this FIR. Police come and seize those documents from my house. They have said these are all fake documents.
No, what is the problem if you have?
No. That is why a Somoto FIR has been registered. We have clarified. District Council has clarified. Now, my lord, seize was made from my house saying that these are all fake and forged documents. Now, my lord, may kindly see the letter which has been furnished by the secretary. That is a clarification that is on page 46. Page 46, but the type copy is on page 51, Annexure 3.
Yes.
These are the documents which the secretary, if my lord may kindly see, there were 64 documents. We were supposed to go for mutation.
It's verified and found to be genuine.
Everything has been found to be
These are
genuine.
the documents recovered from you.
No, my lord. This is the certificate which has been given. These were the documents. The mentioned documents were recovered from my house. Now, I was supposed to go for demarcation and all, my lord, and definitely I have to carry the documents. Now, District Council Secretary, Executive Committee has given that these documents are all genuine. But I was arrested. When I was arrested, after a day I was produced before the
On charges of that 420 and
420. Now, Your Honor, may kindly see.
So you are still in custody?
No, he is not in custody. He was granted bail. Yeah, he was released. He was arrested. He was arrested on 12. Petitioner was arrested on 12th of July. He was produced on 13th. And the order of the Honorable Court below is on page 67. Annexure 6. Page 67.
67.
Annexure 6.
Yes.
If your lordship come to that IOSI Rani is present in person. It's on the 4th para, first line.
Yes, yes.
IOSI Rani is present in person. Defense counsel for accused so and so is present and verbally objected to prayer of IO on the ground that there is no locus standi to arrest the accused, who is an assistant settlement officer who had already submitted a report to the previous IO, SIK Barak, on the information sought in respect of the pp-42 dark number so and so at Fancy Valley, Tura. Defense counsel also submit copy of the said report along with the copy of the relevant land documents and Zamabandi. Now these were the documents which was alleged to be fake documents. But we have clarified. Even if they have arrested, they have produced before the court. The court has released us on the very day. Now, Your Lordship, why I am before this Honorable Court, Your Lordship may kindly see the next, after 2 pages, there is an application file before the District and Session Judge for cancelling my bail.
It's okay. The District and Session Judge will deal with that.
Yes, District and Session Judge will deal with that. There is no problem. But Your Honor may kindly see there is a finding of this Honorable Court. That is on page 75.
On this Honorable Court, there was the previous round of litigation over.
Yes. No. There were two officers who were arrested. This was in connection with the person who was named in the FIR.
Okay. And you are not
I'm not named. I'm not named. My learned senior has appeared on that
Yes,
matter.
yes.
My learned senior has appeared on that matter. And she fairly submitted that it appears to be a civil case.
Yes, yeah.
Your Honor. So, my lord, at this stage, I will just pray, let the CD be called or the case record be called to examine whether there is a prima facie case or not, my lord. Criminal case. If not, my lord, then the FIR has to be go.
What about that connected FIR? Where is that connected about?
That has never been supplied to us. We have made a statement also.
So how this court will pass staying something which is not
once
before?
once the CD or record is called, your lordship, then the FIR, Somoto FIR will be also there. Because we was in hurry to file this petition.
CD will be produced by the prosecution.
Yes.
Okay, so matter is not yet charged.
That will be before this honorable court.
Anyway, heard, Mr.
May I
Yes,
just
sorry,
make
sorry,
a
sorry.
small submission, Your Lordship? In this matter, Your Lordship, the private respondent notice has to be issued to the private respondent, who was actually the complainant, Amit Kumar Jain,
Yes,
respondent number 2.
He's made a party.
He's made a party, but notice has to be issued to him, Your Lordship. Number one, and the second point is that, Your Lordship, there's another criminal petition because the FIR was filed against 2 people. One, the Mondal of GHEDC, and the other one was the Assistant Settlement Officer. Now, Assistant Settlement Officer has also filed an application for quashing the FIR. That matters registered as criminal petition 87 of 2023, and their matter I will just
place the order.
Both the
You are also appearing in that.
I'm not appearing in that
Some
case,
other
but
counsel has
I
appeared.
have got information.
This is
So
the
if
order.
both the matters could be tagged and taken up
Both the
together.
matter will be placed before this honorable court.
Let private respondent appear, then we
Okay,
can.
then
do.
Your Lordship.
Before we proceed for final hearing,
Yes, Your Lordship.
heard Mr. Yes, the learned counsel, appearing for the petitioner, and also MS T. Yangi, learned additional AG,
For
With
number
Mr.
1. For respondent number 1 only.
or Miss Al Colony. And what about the 2 FIR? Can there be 2 FIR with relation to?
No, if there is same cause of action, there should not have been 2 FIRs, but there appears to be, in relation to those documents which were recovered
when
from
they
the
testify-
Mondal's house, Your Lordship,
when you
they have
testify-
filed that
When we have justified,
they have filed another FIR.
Anyway, we'll take
We'll
care
see
of
that.
those
We'll
things.
deal with
Anyway,
that later.
Heard Mr. Day, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, and also you have written STNG along with so and so. Issue notice returnable in 3 weeks. This is hard so and so for respondent number 1. Other side respondent number 1.
Respondent to notices to go.
Issue notice the petitioner to take steps
My lord.
for service of notice upon respondent number 2 within
2 days I will take.
within 2 days. Notice is made returnable in 3 weeks. If I repeat something, just delete it. Huh?
On the meantime, my lord, the proceeding.
Yes. Heard the counsels on the prayer of interim relief also. Mr. Day,
Is there a prayer for interim relief?
relying on the contents of FIR, has submitted that the allegations contained therein are all civil in nature, and no criminal investigation can be set on motion basing on the information lodged by the maker of the FIR. The learned MST Yangi, the learned AG, fairly concedes that the FIR prima facie discloses existence of civil dispute.
The first FIR, Your Lordship, the FIR dated 14/3/20.
The FIR which is enclosed here.
Suo motu
We are,
FIR, I have no idea.
no. That we are also not saying. The FIR, you just say FIR dated 14 March 2023, lodged by the private respondent number 2.
Yes,
Yes,
Your Lordship.
yes,
Yes, Your
yes.
Lordship.
You just say the FIR lodged by so and so. Prima facie seems to be civil dispute.
Element of civil dispute.
Stop. Give a stop. In such a situation, the FIR dated 14 March 2023. In such a situation, an interim order is called for. Stop. Accordingly, the FIR dated
14/3.
14th March 2023 and
Tura PS case number 23.
FIR so and so, and the Turapi's case number
23 in bracket 4
so and so
of 2023.
23 within bracket 04 of 2023 under section 420 stroke 467 stroke 468 stroke 471. Just the line ta bola, just tell me the FIR dated so and so and case number registered on the basis of the said FIR. You do one thing. You will just say accordingly any further action in pursuance of the FIR dated so and so and Turapi's case number so and so shall remain stayed till the return of date.
Hello.
This is the matter on such and such day. Opore boleche 3 weeks return.
Hello.
Main list, item number 1.
See, Just note down. Okay.
Hearing item number 2.
Two 2015 matter, Mr. Paul.
Please, Your Lordships.
Yes.
This matter is actually on 2 occasions it was heard by well, it's the other bench, of course.
See, most of the matters which have come to this bench, the situation is like that.
Well, it's
It was hard. Some are pending for written arguments, some are there with written arguments. But then there is nowhere in the order sheet that it has been covered.
Lordship.
So in that situation, I am also helpless. You see,
We'd have to assist Your
I
Lordship.
can understand that. You see, like you have to, undergo your exercise again and again, and it's very difficult. You see, but then I'm helpless.
It's a pleasure now arguing before Your Lordships so far as this matter is concerned.
Well, that we do not know whether it will be pleasure or not. Let us see.
Well, the argument is a pleasure, but the result I don't know.
Let us see. Yes, you can proceed with the hearing. There is. Okay.
I don't know if the state is there, because the state is Mr. Khan was.
Mr. Sengupta is in this matter, Lordship. We just call him.
You are appearing for?
For the respondent number 4, Your Lordship.
To their
There is a private respondent also.
Yes.
Well, I can just give a brief
Yes,
background,
please.
Millets, before.
Please, that will be better. That will be helpful because you see, if I see thick file, I become nervous. So I do not know from where to start. So if you,
This pertains to Millets, one of the plots of land. This is plot number 267 in the Rinja Rehabilitation Colony, Millets. Now, the case of the petitioner, this is the second round of litigation, Millets. We were earlier before Your Lordships, Millets, in 2015. And Millets, there was an order passed by this Honorable Court saying, Millets, that the case is such, Millets, I am the grandson of the original allottee.
okay,
I say, Millets, that I was in possession of the plot. The state says you have never taken possession of the plot. Hence, we have cancelled the possession, allotment in your favor and given it to somebody else. That is the case of the state. We had come before Your Lordships, Millets. Certain directions were passed.
what is the status of private respondent here then?
Millets, they are supposed to be the allottees, Millets. The fresh allottees.
Fresh allottees.
Fresh allottees.
So it means the land which was allotted to you
Millets.
now has been allotted to them
Allegedly allotted to them, Millets.
because you did not take over possession.
That's what the case of the state is, Millets.
My lord, before my learned senior starts, because our state will be represented by Mr. K. Khan, who is due to some bereavement in the family could not appear, and I would not like to keep it pending after conclusion of the hearing. So, if my learned friend could accommodate us only for a week.
That is between you see, this will not have problem. But then we have enough time and
some queries falls and something needs
the
to be
weather is
clarified.
also good. I think we can carry on now, isn't it?
No, but then it would be all the more better if it is done in the presence of senior.
Yes, Mr. Lindo, what do you say?
Yes, Your Lordship, I agree with the state's
Because you want state support, so definitely you will be agreeing
not
with it.
exactly on that, because I have placed certain documents and issues, Your Lordship.
Mr. Paul, what to do?
I've told Mr. Khan has some bereavement, Millets. His brother-in-law passed away. I'll leave it to Your Lordship.
No. If the bereavement is thing, there is no question. There is
His
absolutely.
brother-in-law.
So whatever
Millets,
the situation,
his brother-in-law apparently passed away yesterday.
his own brother-in-law
Brother-in-law, Millets.
On the right side.
from the voice side. Okay. A request has been made on behalf of the state on the ground that Mr. Khan, Learned AG, who is appearing the matter, has some personal difficulty and not in a position to appear and conduct the case today. The
Pray for 2 weeks.
The prayer has been made for adjourning the matter after 2 weeks. Mr. K. Paul, Learned Senior Counsel, has no objection. Fix it. Give a date after 2 weeks. Fix it on such.
Obliged. Highly obliged.
Item number 3.
May it please Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lord, I appear for the petitioners in this matter, my Lord.
Yes.
The matter can be taken up for disposal today, my lord. But it's a very short matter, my lord. In fact, the matter is covered by a division and judgment of this honorable court, my lord. And the issue is very simple, my lord. That these petitioners, who were veterinary field officers, my lord, had
One second. Just hold on. Who is respondent?
Lordship, I'm appearing for the respondent, Lordship.
You are ready.
Lordship, the learned DSGI is on legs.
See, it should not be something like that. That see, one side finishes and then matter gets adjourned for. You see, like for want of appearance of other side. That is what. See, it has been, Mr. Just tell me. See, Mr. Majiga appearing.
Similarly, if
for the
I
other
may
side.
can repack it. My lord.
Is there any urgency?
Similarly, if I can just make my lord, the matter is hanging since 2016, my lord, and these are poor people, my lord. That matter was in fact heard by Honorable Justice Dingo, and it was only for their submission. The time was paid on the last period even, and that is a specific
Today
order
also
that
he
the
is
matter
not
will
there.
be-
Today also he is not there.
Wait.
Okay, he is not available, and the court has been informed that he is on his legs before other court.
My lord, if my learned sister can very well take note of my submission, my lord, they can come up and make their submissions on their part. If my lord kindly permits me, I'll just make a brief of this case, my lord.
Okay.
If my lord kindly permits.
It's all right. We proceed. No problem.
Yes, sir. Maybe. Thank you, please. So, my lord, these are veterinary field officers, my lord. And the basic qualification when they entered into service was that they were matriculates. And some of them are even diploma holders. My lord, these are the basic requirements of qualification.
How many petitioners are there?
My lord, there are 7 petitioners in item writ petition 148 of 2016. My lord. Item number 3, my lord.
How many writ petitions are there?
There are 2 writ petitions, my lord. The other one is connected, WPC 149 of 2016.
Both are by similar situated persons.
Similarly situated. Exactly.
So argument in one case will take care of the other case also.
Yes, my lord. 148, if my lord takes a WPC 148 of 2016, my lord, can very well take care of the other.
Yes, WPC number 148 is before me. Yes, madam, you can sit. There is no problem.
Similar, I was the basic qualification of these petitioners were that these were matriculates and they have a certificate of diploma in these courses. Similar, what was the basic thing involved in these issues? Similar, the basic pay of persons who are below matriculate starts from 950 to 1500. That is the pay scale. And my lord, in case of persons who are above matriculate, they ought to have been scale pay of 975 and 25 till 1540. My lord, but for the reason best known, my lord, even when we are matriculate, our pay was reduced to 950. That belongs to persons who are non-matriculates. My lord, now the provisions of the Indian Veterinary Council of 1984.
What is
provision under section?
What is matriculate and above matriculate?
My lord, those who have passed 10th, my lord, they are below matriculate, and those who have passed above 10th, those are persons below above matriculates.
So there is no term called matriculate. Matriculate has no meaning here. It's either below metric or above metric.
Below metric and above metric, correctly, my lord.
So that is what. See, I need clarification because you uttered matriculate and above matriculate. So that is why. Anyway, it's okay. Below and above. Yes.
Below matriculate.
So you are matriculate means above metric, and you have been
above matriculates, my lord. My lord, our pay ought to have been from 975 and above. My lord, for reasons best known to the authorities, we were still kept under the scale of 950 starting, my lord.
Achha.
Those which belongs to the persons who are below matriculates.
Okay. Yes.
Then, my lord, there was a 5th pay commission which has recommended the upgraded scale pay of these veterinary staff or staff people by putting them into some common categories under Schedule 24. I'll take my lord to this schedule. Wherein under this schedule, my lord, the pay
Where
was
is the schedule?
now recommended.
Where is the schedule?
My lord, I'll take. My lord, it's at page 52 of the writ petition. The CCS pay scale of 1997, revised pay scale rules 1997.
That came in pursuance of the fifth pay provision.
Yes, my lord. That came in the year 1996, my lord. And the rules were known as the CCS revised pay rules of 1997. If my lord
Page
can use
52,
page 50,
it starts from
52, my
where?
lord.
It starts from which
My lord,
page?
It starts from page number 45. It starts from, my lord. That is annexure 3, my lord. And the relevant portion, my lord, where the veterinary staff people have been delved into is at page 52 of the writ petition at serial number 24, that is Roman 24, XXIV, veterinary staff, the relevant point.
Veterinary stuff.
Okay, yes. My lord, that down at clause C, if my lord peruses,
Yes. Stockman,
these are the
compounder.
persons, my lord. Yes, my lord. Stockman, compounder, stock assistant, animal husbandry assistant, assistant.
What is the
My
post?
lord, we belong to this category.
What is the
My lord,
post?
assistant.
What is the name of the post which you are holding?
My lord, that is veterinary staff people, my lord.
But
That is a
that post has not been mentioned here.
my lord, we fall under category C, my lord.
Okay. So now, if you
As
say
animal husbandry assistant.
if you say veterinary staff,
Yes, my lord.
what
Yes,
do you
lord.
say? Veterinary staff assistant.
Assistant.
Veterinary field assistant.
Field assistant.
So what
Field assistant.
veterinary field assistant comes
My
under?
lord, we fall within the clause C, my lord, under animal husbandry assistant, my lord. We are under equal pay, my lord. My lord will see that the pay of these persons are 950. On the next column, 950 has been mentioned.
Yes, yes.
We were under this pay. And now, my lord, as per the revised pay, this scale has been given as 4,000-100 to 6,000. So,
Yes.
my lord, in my respectful submission, the fifth pay, when it has recommended the pay, corresponding pay of those who were availing 950 has to go for 4,000 to 6,000. My lord, we come within this category. Thereafter, my lord, at page 54, if my lord peruses, the Director General with the respondent authorities, what this letter dated 31st of March 98,
Which
had
what is
approved.
the page?
Page 54, annexure 4, my lord. Page 54. Well, this is a letter issued by the Director General of Assam Rifles, the respondent authorities. My lord, if I may read this letter, my lord.
Yes.
I am directed to invite ministries.
Go ahead.
I am directed to invite ministry's attention to the approved pay scale appearing at serial number 24 CG, which my lord has just perused, in Part B of first schedule of CCS Rules Pay 1997, wherein the revised scale of certain common category of the veterinary staff has been approved by the government as here. That clause C has been depicted over here. Number 2, it is submitted that there are 31 sanctions posts of veterinary field assistant in this force who have been allowed standard revised pay with effect from 01 January
Then
1996.
see, Mr. Annexure which you have appended here is not legible.
Yes, sir.
It is not legible, you see. Is there any type copy?
Yes.
Your page 54 is not legible so far as this record is concerned.
So, my lord, I'll just make it short for my lord. My lord, here they have approved the revised pay scale and have given the contention regarding how it has to be approved. My lord, the matter was taken up by the Director General of the Assam Rifles and forwarded to the Government of India Ministry for the final approval.
Okay.
The issue of fifth pay was recommended in terms of these, and the entire description of how it has to correspond with the new revised pay scale has been mentioned over here. It went only for the approval by the Director General. That is what the letter says. Then, my lord,
Now this is a letter seeking approval.
yes, my lord,
Then
from
what
the
happens?
government ministry, my lord. Then, my lord, at page number 60, if my lord comes, I invite my lord at page number 60, that is Annexure 6. My lord, persons from the same department, my lord, persons who are similarly situated over here, my lord, they approach the Honorable Central Administrative Tribunal at the Guwahati bench at page number 60, my lord perishes.
Page number 60.
Similar case, page 60, 60, my lord.
60, yes.
Annexure 6.
Yes. This is a letter dated 28th October 2023.
Correct, my lord. That is what, my lord. In this matter, my lord, a similarly situated person went before the Central Administrative Tribunal, my lord, relating to the same grievance, my lord. If I may read, my lord. My lord, the subject matter over here is OA number 65 filed by Sri Mani Macha Singh in CAT, Guwahati bench for upgraded pay scale of 4,000 to 6,000. I am directed to refer to a letter dated this and this on the subject cited above and convey the sanction of the competent authority to grant that revised pay scale of 4 to 6,000 in place of 3,200 to 4,900 to Sri Mani Macha Singh, veterinary field assistant of Assam Rifles, with immediate effect in compliance of the order given by the Honorable Guwahati bench of Central Administrative Tribunal in this and this. This issues with the approval of Ministry of Finance by their Euro number this and this 1710-2003 and integrated finance events of MHA by their letter dated this and this. My lord, the next very page, if my lord sees, my lord, what the order and the issue which was involved in this petition was, my lord, may come at page 62, my lord. The issue which has been dealt has been depicted over here.
Page 62. Paragraph 5.
That point number, paragraph 5, yes. Whereas Sri Mani Macha Singh has also filed an OA on the following grounds. Initially, the pay scale of the said group of post veterinary staff, para-veterinary posts were placed at the pay range from 950, 1500 to 1200, 2000. That is why, my lord, I said that these were similarly situated persons. But now, as per 5th Pay Commission, before the central government revised the pay scale of the said veterinary staff's para-veterinary posts equally to the pay scale of 4,000 to 6,000 by naming the posts such as stockman, compounder, stock assistant, animal husbandry, assistant dresser, etc. All the concerned department under the central services has implemented the said revision of pay, but in case of post of VFA of Assam Rifles, the Director General Assam Rifles failed to implement such revision of pay by taking the chance of non-mentioning the nomenclature of VFA in the column of veterinary staffs of the Central Civil Services Revised Pay Rule 1997, instead of implementing the pay scale given in the first schedule of Part B of the Civil Science RP Rules 97, that is 4,100, 6,000, by taking analog of the post of veterinary staffs as described in Section 30 of the Indian Veterinary Council Act 1984, wherein it is clearly stated that whatever name may be called, but the DGAR implemented the CCS RP Rules 97 in Schedule A, that is 3,200 to 4,900. It will not be out of the place to mention here that the post of the veterinary compounder attached to Central Post Services was initially fixed at the pay scale of rupees 800 to 1,500 less the pay scale of VFA Assam Rifles. But with the new pay revision, the pay of the safe vetty compounder of Forest Service revised to rupees 4,000 to 6,000. The petitioner be to submit that the compounder of PSF was also enjoying the pay scale of 1,400 to 12,300 pre-revised and after revised rupees 4,500 to 7,000 per month. It is also begged to submit that the nature of the work of a compounder PSF is only to maintain pharmaceutical works under supervision of registered veterinary doctors, whereas the nature of the works of the petitioner's post of VFA of Assam Rifles include all the functions and operations of vetting and animal husbandry works such as treatment, minor veterinary works, maintaining pharmaceutical works, inspection of animal behavior, dressing of meat.
Again, your annexure is not visible, Mr. Your annexure is again not visible. I don't know. This is something very difficult to make out. See, you can, for you it's okay, but then for me it's very difficult. I think we should replace this. Please take note of page 62. Then earlier also I have referred to something.
I'll furnish a type copy for that.
You please correct all those things. We will take it up after you correct it.
Hello.
It's very difficult. There are a number of annexures like that.
My lord, this page middle is the type copy at page number 65 also. So,
Refer to page 65.
another page. 65. Page 65.
Yes, that is what you should refer to. Yes.
Yes.
No, but then where is that type copy of that para 5 and all which you started?
My lord, the similar order is over here at page number 65. My lord. The same
So what
issue,
you so you will not refer
same-
anymore to you will not refer to page this thing page 62 anymore. If you skip it, then it's okay, no problem.
My lord,
See here page 62, 63. If you file some annexure before the court, I think you should be careful about
Correct.
these things.
Well, in fact, my lord, there was a change in the councils, my lord. We just appeared few months ago.
That
my
is
lord.
okay. You see, I'm
At
not
the time, my lord,
blaming you personally. You see,
No,
whoever
no,
it is,
I apologize for that even, my lord. Well, I do apologize, my lord. My sincere apology.
I think-
My
I
lord,
think-
may kindly see at page number 66.
see, Mister, this
My lord, that
way.
might be the same page.
See, this way, if we proceed, it will be useless. It will be totally wastage of time for us. Until unless you correct it, I
My
don't
lord, I
think.
do apologize for that, my lord, because
You please kindly check
my lord,
those
the same
annexures.
page is at page 66.
No, it's okay.
My lord,
I don't
my
think.
lord,
See,
if
like
I make, I think, my lord, it's
page
on the same
66
page is
also.
at page number 66. The same annexure.
There also, you see, few lines you cannot read.
Page number 66, my lord,
See,
which I was referring.
see this thing. Roman 1 in the middle of Roman 1, you cannot read. There are overlapping. Now, if you want
Lord, I
this
make
code,
sincere apology because my lord, the copy
no,
which
but
I
then you
have,
correct
my lord,
it before you take up this thing. You correct it. You have to correct it.
my lord,
Please
if
check
I may
it.
take my lord to the final
No,
division
it's all
bench
no. See,
judgments,
we
my
have
lord,
to.
wherein the entire issues over there, my lord, which I was referring to.
So
That
you
is
will
at
skip.
page
You will skip
76,
referring to
the
all those
issue has been
annexures.
dealt.
These annexures which you just now
My lord,
pointed out, we can say that you are not referring to it.
my lord, if I miss,
No, if you
my lord,
concede
if I
it, then we
can
can proceed.
indicate, if I can satisfy, my lord, if I can satisfy my lord
That
with
you
the
do not
division
know.
bench
See,
judgment, my lord.
I will never
But for the time being,
disclose
if I
it.
can just satisfy my lord.
No, it will be wastage of time. You say, like, if you do not, if you have to rely on, you say you will rely on or do not rely on. If you say you do not rely on, then we'll proceed. And if you say you will be relying, then you have to correct it. See, no question.
My lord, the state judgment in fact has been repeated in the division bench judgment also, my lord.
So it's
Held
all
by
like,
this honorable court, my lord. That's page number 76, my lord. But the entire issue which is before my lord is now being dealt with this division bench judgment at page number 76. And the issue which I was referring to, the state contention was taken over by the division bench when the petitioners again filed a writ petition before the division bench.
you want to say it is a covered case.
Yes, my lord, it's a covered case. That is what this purpose submission
Is it
before my lord.
a covered case? Can you say? Is it a covered case?
Lordship, I have limited instruction, Lordship.
My
No,
lord, if
you-
I make a start,
No, we'll take it on some other day. Not possible this way, you see. Mr. Mojika is also not there. You please check those annexures and then correct it. Then
surely,
we'll-
surely, my lord, I'll take note of that. Fine.
During the course of the hearing of the matter, it has been noticed that certain annexures appended to the writ petition are not legible. The learned counsel for the petitioner. See, Mr. Here, page 34 and all. What kind of annexures you have just appended with the petition? Just, I do not know what copy you are holding.
My lord, 34 has a type copy at page 35. my lord. 35 is the type copy of page number 30. Page number 35.
Anyway, what did I say? Oh. are not legible. Yes, stop. After full stop, the learned counsel of the petitioner is requested to go through the annexure and supply typed copy of the annexures which are not legible. The learned counsel will complete the exercise within
Well, maybe a week, Milord. After a week.
within a
Within
week.
a week, we will supply, Milord. Within.
List this matter thereafter. After a week, list this matter.
Me. My sincere apology, Milord. I'll just take care of it.
You see,
We were the newly engaged counsel, Milord. We
See, like
that my lord's copies are not legible.
the momentum goes. You see, when you apply your mind, and when you see this thing, you
Correct,
get
Milord.
distracted. You get distracted. You see, that is the problem.
Correctly, Milord. I could understand, but I take it on myself. I'm grateful to my lord.
You go to
Highly
next
obliged.
week.
Highly okay.
Item number 7.
This is, madam, this is an application under section 482, my lord, for quashing of the order dated passed by the district and session judge.
Who is the other side?
Wait, Mr. San, Mr. San.
My apologies. This
You are represented the other side. I am talking about the other side.
Mr. Sen is there. Well, as I was also praying for a little accommodation in this file,
No, you can. Why little? You can go for a big accommodation.
Lordships can
When
have
do
it
you want
tomorrow or
it?
day after, any date convenient.
When do you want it?
Any date tomorrow, day after, whichever is convenient to your Lordships. Short matter, my lords. This matter was
this
originally.
week, next week. I think we have already many matters fixed. No? This next week also. This week and next. You have to see like. Please see it. It should not be like that. In 1 week we are overloaded, and the other week there is nothing. Next week? Possible. We'll go to next week. This week not possible. Okay, yes, press prayed for by none appears for the
Status, I think my friend is.
see, she is watching from there.
Your
And
Lordship,
just before
it's
the
Mr.
order is
Sen's
passed, she
matter.
is here.
Your Lordship, I was
You
just
just
checking
record
the
appearance. Press prayed for by the London Senior Counsel. List this matter after a week.
But grateful. I'll
Obliged, Lordship. Item number 9.
Yes, Mr. Day.
This is a matter where we have challenged at that point of time a notification which was issued by the headmaster.
Who is the other side? Just
Mr. KP was from the other side. I've not seen him today.
if this is the thing of the government, we do not know. Say like you have to make some observation. If none appears, you are appearing this matter.
No, Your Lordship, Mr. KP Petichaji.
Then what is your instruction? At least make sure there should not be wastage of time.
Government has not even filed their affidavit in this matter. Whereas the matter is for.
It is required to be filed.
It is not required, but in fact they want to rebut something.
This is a 2019 matter. No affidavit has been filed.
Yes.
You will not file any affidavit,
His
Mr.
Lordship, the matter is being handled by Mr. KP Barchaji. He's on legs before the court number 3, Lordship.
So then what is to be done here?
Um,
The filing of affidavit is awaiting for him. He will file it after he comes out from that courtroom.
Lordship, I'm not aware of this matter, Lordship. If the matter can be taken up tomorrow, I'll take instructions and I'll do the necessary, Lordship.
please be informed. See, one thing is that first make sure somebody appears,
Lordship.
and the person who is basically appearing in this case, engaged in this case, he should appear. And if he is not available, I can understand there is difficulty because I was on the other side. Whoever stands next would be instructed at least what to say and all. She stands up, she doesn't know what to say. At least something should be there. If you make a prayer of adjournment also, that should be done clearly.
My apologies, Lordship. Lordship, matter
You
can
cannot
come
make
up
the
next
counsel
week.
for the petitioners to wait there for the matter and then you just come and ask for adjournment.
My apologies again, Lordship.
So what is to be done here? Just tell us.
Lordship, if the matter can come up next week, I'll take
What is the last order, Mr. Day? What is the...
Last order?
No, you say that affidavit has not been filed. Now whether Is there any,
They have not filed from the beginning. They have not filed their
will the
application.
state say they will file or not?
No, they have not said. They have never prayed also. On the last occasion also, there was no such prayer made by the state.
Last occasion also it was adjourned on the basis of the prayer made by the state.
Yes. Only the matter is very simple. Where the headmaster has issued a notification or an advertisement for appointment of teachers
In an aided school.
in an aided school, where the headmaster cannot do that. It is a managing committee. As per the law, statute,
Achha. It's the managing committee.
it is a managing committee.
What is
So
the law?
at that point
What
of
is the
time,
law you are referring to?
I'm referring to the Meghalaya Education Code. I will just-
Meghalaya Education
Code.
Code. It is the act of which? Code means the many things. Just what is the act? What is the specific?
It is the Meghalaya Aided Higher Secondary School and Upper Primary
Is
School
it
Managing
approved?
Rule
Is it-
1973.
Is it approved?
It has been approved. This is followed.
This is followed.
This is followed.
Managing committee is not appearing in this case, Mr. Day.
Managing committee has not appeared. No, managing committee was not there. I was
Who are the party then?
I was the president who was proposed by a meeting by way of a resolution. But my appointment was stopped because the secretary was the wife of the former chief minister. So my managing committee was never approved. It was never approved. The matter became infructuous. But at that point of time, when the matter was before this honorable court, the headmaster has notified his advertisement. So we approached this.
You have made him a party, headmaster, Mahendra Gandhi.
Headmaster
Is he appearing?
No, he's also not.
Notice has
here.
been served.
Yes.
You have any knowledge whether notice has been served on private responder or not?
Lordship, I'm not aware about this case. Lordship, if Lordship grants me 1 week's time, I'll take care of this case and I'll bring the correct instructions and whatever is required for.
Yes, Mr. Day, what to do?
My lord, and not next week. Next week, Manusha Puja is there, my lord. Let it be after 2 weeks, my lord.
Okay, yes. Paid for by the Senate Council for the state respondent. The matter stand adjourned after adjourned for 2 weeks.
Hello.
Again, Lordship, I tender my sincere apologies.
See, Mr. Kharwanlang, you are very regular here. Court will have some expectation on you.
Lordship.
Okay. So whenever you come, or maybe Lingua also, see, at least be informed. It should not be something like that just because, you see, like court is about to pass saying that this none appears for the state, you come and stand up. This should not be the thing, you see.
Agree,
Stand
Lordship.
up, then you are expected to know the basic things at least. And at least you should know what prayer you should make.
Lordship.
My apologies.
I do oblige.
Item number 15.
In this case, Ms. Shilla was appearing, and my lord, I have one submission to make that the case records from the court below have not been called.
Is it
I
required?
also want to rely on the seizure list and the FIR also during the hearing.
Caesar list and FIR, you have not, you have, what is this case about, Mr. Bora?
A revision against the an order passed under section 227 by the learned court below.
227 CRPC.
The case record is necessary.
It is
because I
with
have
regard to discharge.
Yes, my lord.
You made a prayer for discharge
Yes, my lord.
and it was rejected.
Rejected.
So against that you have filed this revision.
Case record is learned counsel for the respondent also have. said
What is the
case
status
record
of the case? Is it proceeding?
Lordship, because
case original starts.
No, calling for records means staying the proceeding before the court. So that is until and unless it is necessary, we will not do that.
I
And
have
if
to
you talk
rely on
about
the
FIR
and the seizure list, my lord. I have to rely on the FIR and the seizure
but you
list.
should have enclosed it here. These are the documents you can, these are the documents you can procure. It is not that that you cannot
my
be
presumption
procured.
was that the case records will be called for.
Case you will be calling for means the.
I have
Madam,
the
what is the
records,
case?
but
Like,
I
is it
just want
going
to
on
get
or is
them
it?
typed.
What about the
Lordship
status of the
is
trial?
going, Lordship, but then actually on the last date, both parties had submitted before this honorable court that maybe if a copy of the case records, not the case records, Lordship, But then his lordship thought it otherwise. So we are before this honourable court. I might seek instructions if permitted by this honourable court, lordship.
See, madam, normally you should not call for the records.
Lordship.
Calling for the records means staying the proceeding before the trial.
Next date there is on the 5th of September, my lord.
Lordship,
then-
what we do is we call for
Before
a
that,
copy of
maybe
the
it will be
records,
over.
lordship. Copy of the
Copy of the
records.
records, you have to make a copy. But then the thing is that the documents which Mr. Bora is mentioning about, this can be procured. What is the thing? He speaks about FIR and seizure list.
He can procure, he could have annexed
This is
that.
not a see, bulky.
I'll have to type them out, that's all.
Please type that out and then we'll take it up
Yes,
on the
ma'am.
next day. I think that is better. Please.
And I'll seek instructions as to the stage of the case, lordship.
Please, that is better. Over.
Much obliged, lordship.
Much obliged.